It's on? All right. So you see right there the bow ties. You see right there the bow tie, and you see the makeup of the hat. That's the same hat, family. That's the same hat. The only thing is that the symbolisms is different. They got that shit from Masonry. They got it from Freemasonry. NOI, the Moorish Science Temple, all of them Islamic organizations was founded by the teachers of Freemasonry. And when you go off into Freemasonry, they fucks with the Kabbalah, they fucks with all the numerology. That's where all of this shit comes from, okay? Nova Drew Ali and them, you understand what I'm saying? They got the they deal with what you call ascending masters. I ain't got time for that, but I can go in that at a deeper time. Where they believe that certain individuals, such as Jesus, who through the course of their life, developed to the point where they ascended up into the ethers. And that they have mediums on the planet that they talk to give information to the rest of the people. Okay? They got mediums. So you have certain motherfuckers that say, well, Serapis. They got an ascending master called Serapis Bey. I brought that out in New York when I debated. I didn't believe it. See, this preceded the dates preceded the Moorish Science Temple. And so I'm studying, and man, when I saw it, I went in deep. I went in all their books, and when I was studying Ascended Masters, I stayed on that shit for months at a time before I even ran into it. And then I went to studying all the various Ascended Masters that certain people say talk to them. It's many of them. And one of them was called Serapis Bey. Look it up. You can just type in Serapis Bey, and it'll come up. It'll come up. Another one of the Ascended Masters was L.E.L. Moria. M-O-R-Y-A. That's another Ascended Master. All before the Moorish Science Temple. All before the Moorish Science. And when I seen the L, when I seen the Serapis Bey, when I seen the Bey, I seen the L, and I seen the Moria. The Moria. And I say, whoa. I say, whoa, I'm on to something. Okay? And then I went to seeing that they was fucking with alignments. They was fucking with alignments. And I was studying alignments, and you know who popped up? The Submariner. The Submariner. You know what his name is? Namor. Namor, the Submariner. They not the Orthodox Moor. They the motherfucking Moors from up under the water. This is what the fuck they talking about. You some goddamn fools. You gonna give up Africa, resources, land, food, all of this for some goddamn dreams up under the goddamn water? These niggas got to be slain. We need a racial cleansing, man. We need a racial cleansing, okay? We need to do what Hitler did to the Jews to some of these niggas. We need to put some of these niggas in ovens. I mean that from the bottom. There's no way we can take this into New Africa. We cannot. We got to come to this conclusion that we're going to have to kill a lot of these niggas. Or just stop breeding them and let these motherfuckers die out. Okay? Seize the babies, give them the right knowledge, and let these motherfuckers die out. I'd rather kill them. I'd rather kill them to make sure their asses is dead. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want to make no mistakes this time. Okay? We want to be clear about what the hell we're doing. Because these niggas is snakes. And snakes can hide in the grass, baby. Okay? And so we got to cut the fucking grass. Burn the grass. Don't need no grass. You know what I'm saying? We need to see everything. Burn all this shit so we can see what's up under this shit. Okay? Look at this. Same type of hat. So you can see right there the pyramid with the eye, and, you know, and the sunburst. Okay? That's masonry. That's masonry. That's masonry. Okay? And so the thing is, like I keep saying, this motherfucker's a Muslim and a Mason. Okay? He wants to attack Egypt. You heard the motherfucker Wesley Muhammad try to attack Egypt. You understand? He's a Mason And behind the scene, he going in the lodges like this. What kind of motherfucking fake ass nigga hit you? You busted! Look at this. Egypt is the foundation of Freemasonry. And so this nigga all up, I got the nigga. I say, man, when a motherfucker go against Africa, man, it brings the best out of me. I'm going to get you. I don't give a fuck who you is. If you go, I'm going to get you. And if I got to stay up 24 hours, and that's what I did, studying, I'm not picking up no motherfucking phones. Don't call me, all right? Because I'm going in. I'm going in. I went in, when I went to New York to debate Ali, he just didn't know. I have been doing that research for almost a year. Every day. Every motherfucking day. I'm a true brother. I'm a true priest for this shit. 24 hours. I might lay down for 2 hours. I wake up, go get my energy shit, and I'm right back on it. All in the books. If a nigga ain't calling me to give me some information, don't even fucking call me. I'm not picking up the phone. Okay? As soon as you call me, if I make a mistake thinking you're going to give me something, and you get to talking about some shit else, I'll let you go quick. I'm at work. Okay? That's how I get down. And most motherfuckers ain't going to do that. And so, if you ever come in thinking that I won't deal with you, I'm going to get you. Then I got the brothers and the sisters, and I'm going to require that they bring me some tribute. Bring me some tribute. Meaning, I need some daggers to throw in the motherfucker. Okay? And when I say a dagger, I mean, as soon as I put it up there, it's supposed to motherfucker's supposed to start bleeding. Okay? I don't want it to take too long. As soon as I put it up there, I see here motherfuckers crying and bleeding all over the motherfucker. See, if you got to read too much to get to you, and see, that's what fuck Ali up. He had to read too much. Nigga, I'm throwing daggers like all up in the nigga. And see, a dagger, I'm gonna tell you what a dagger is. It's best left in than to try to pull it out. Because when you pull it out, that shit gonna start gushing. Okay? And so the nigga, that's what he did. He danced all around. He couldn't answer shit. Why would he answer it? He did the best that he could. What the fuck you gonna try to? You don't know. He didn't know none of that shit his damn self. It was an educational thing for his ass. They got the nigga on video talking about goddamn. That first round, I didn't, man, goddamn. Second round too, nigga. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But this is Freemasonry. So how you gonna be a Muslim and a Mason, attack Egypt through Islam, but behind the scene, you're practicing Egyptian rituals? You busted, nigga. You busted. You busted. So right here, this is cemeteries. And you're going to see that all in the early 1900s, mid 1900s, Egypt was the choice of style in which most of the rich crackers buried themselves. You got to ask yourself, when you go down for eternity, you're not playing no games. This is very serious. You're giving your spirit up to this, okay? And so these motherfuckers didn't choose to put no Jesus up there. They didn't choose to put nothing that's dealing with Islam, Christianity, or Judaism. They went down in the temples of our ancestors. But you don't even go there. You don't even respect it. You don't even try to identify with ancient Egypt at all. But these crackers who ain't even Africans, they know something that we don't know. They know that shit that they gave us is a lie. And they know, based on all documentation from the ancient world, that Egypt was the Holy Land. There was no Israel. There was no Mecca. There was none of that. It was Abydos, where Sara was buried. And they got the documents, they still got the artifact where the pilgrims came from all over the known world to Abydos. They left little jars with prayers in them. They still got them where they done piled up. They still got the jars, the shards of the jars piled up in many piles around the temples. Okay? So we got documented fact that this was the Holy Land before any Mecca or Jerusalem. This is the Holy Land of the ancient world where all peoples came to worship and get spirituality. and get refuge. Okay? When Jesus couldn't live in Israel and Herod sought his life, where did he go? He went into Egypt. Okay? When the Israelites were starving out in the goddamn desert, Joseph came to Pharaoh and asked that he could allow his father and his brothers to come into Egypt. They were starving. When Muhammad was trying to put Islam down in Arabia, they set fire to his ass, and he had to send his followers into Ethiopia for 2 years. Do you remember that? Abraham. He wasn't no goddamn, he didn't know nothing about no nationality. He didn't know nothing about no deity. He didn't know nothing about that until he come into Africa and left. Now we got to ask ourselves, why is all these are supposed to be your holy man? They ain't my holy man. But ask yourself, why do they keep coming into Africa? Ask yourself that. You don't want to ask, because you're going to come to realize that what you believe is a lie. But what you're going to find is greater. And it's scary. It's scary that motherfuckers didn't believe this shit, but it was through force. It was through force that this shit was placed upon us. We didn't just willingly accept it. Why you think they burnt us? Because we would not submit. Why do you think they hung us? We would not submit. And once, our people for many, many years thought that our brothers and sisters from Africa was going to come and help us. We thought that. We waited. We prayed for our brothers and sisters to come and help us. But war was going on in Africa. War was going on shit. They was trying to survive their goddamn self. And many of them didn't know where we came. Some did, some didn't. But they had to continue to fight the war on the motherland. And so the thing is about us, we were separated from our brothers and sisters. And by us being isolated, they could fuck us up without nobody coming to our help.